I don't know if you remember what this looked like a week ago, but it was a lot smaller. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, I'm Kathryn, the Aerogarden Homesteader, and today I am doing a plant update again. So I have a few crispy leaves back here, and I think that might just be from a branch that naturally died off. And as you can tell, I have a bunch of cherry tomatoes that are getting ripe, so that's looking pretty good. Probably got about 3 of them look really good right now. And it's still loaded with a lot of fruit. The water level, it's a little low, but it's not sucking it down quite as much as So I thought it was going to suck down a lot more since the plant's getting bigger, but it's doing pretty good. So the one plant in here, that's perfect. Especially the cherry tomato size. They don't seem to suck down an absolute ton of water. Over here, I have the habanero pepper. It is looking really good as well. I don't know if it has split yet. I don't think it has. No flower nodes yet. It's looking really good. It is definitely putting out a bunch of side growth. Holy crap, that's a lot. So it has really exploded in growth. I don't know if you remember what this looked like a week ago, but it was a lot smaller. I think it only had like a couple of levels of leaves and they were not this big. So this has definitely exploded in growth. Now these need to get fed today, so I'll probably do 10 on the pepper plant. And I'm thinking of actually putting this one up to 15 if I haven't already. I don't remember what I gave it last time, but I'm going to give it 15 I think this time. So this is the concentrated blend that I do, and I'll put a link to the video on how I make that, but I'm using the Master Blend food and I mix that up. But I will be giving this one the 15 ml probably of that concentrate, and then I will give the pepper plant 10 ml of the concentrate, and that should hopefully get them going. And then I will show you how the other pepper plants are doing as well as the other tomato plant. And here is the other tomato plant. It is looking pretty good. It has a few more tomatoes that are coming up ripe. There's another one there, there's one hiding back there, and these two are getting close. Now I do have a lot of the, we didn't come through and pull out some of these dying limbs here, and so yeah, it does look a little rough around the edges, but in general the plant looks fine. But this unit, the water tends to get a little yuckier than the Aerogarden units I've noticed. So I don't know if that's just the nature of the beast, the different units, or if it's this one's sort of receiving a little less care because my child's taking care of it. But I mean, the plant itself looks pretty good and it is producing. So I do need to make a decision if this is going to continue receiving 10 ml of food or if I should give it more food. It is putting out some nice growth. There's some there. This looks like nice growth here. I can probably prune off some of these old flower, nodes that got used. We harvested the tomatoes from it, but yeah, no, I mean, the plant looks really good, but the water kind of looks a little gross. Now, I have noticed that over using this unit, the base does not actually come off, so you have to take the entire unit over to the sink to try to clean it, and it doesn't get cleaned because of that. So it's just something to keep in mind if you are thinking about one of these other tabletop units. Make sure you can take the tank off or the reservoir and that you can wash it separate without having to worry about the electronics. I also, I'd have to remove the deck, and I don't know how easy that would do because of all the plants and stuff, the roots underneath. So it just hasn't gotten cleaned very well. But it's something to keep in mind when you're cleaning or thinking about cleaning a unit, like how would it get done. Anyways, I will show you how the peppers are doing. This is the other pepper plant. It is also looking so good. I can't believe it. So the plants obviously did split. I have a lot of flowers starting to get ready to open. They haven't opened yet, but that's fine. They are looking really good. Now I can probably come through, and I don't know if you can see, let me see if I can find the right angle. So this large leaf here, I can prune that out, and it's got some branching growth right here in the crotch. And so that leaf can come out. And that's normally how I take them out, is if there's a pepper at the crotch, I take the leaf out. And if there's growth at the crotch, I take the leaf out. So I don't know if that makes it clear for anyone who's thinking about pruning a pepper plant, but that's normally what I do. The roots are looking really good in there. I did finally go and track down the water spout, so that helps put it up above the water level and helps it percolate and keep the water a little bit better. The water will go kind of, you know, nasty if it doesn't move around often enough. Over here, I don't know what this one did. This one kind of did a weird thing where it's like it's split, but it's weird. I don't know. Maybe it just looks kind of funny because this side hasn't opened up yet. But this one's split. It's got a flower that's starting to form as well, but it's looking really good. I do have some worries about this being able to hold 2 full-sized jalapeno pepper plants, but I will try to keep some of the stuff in the middle pruned back a bit at least, and hopefully that will help with everything. But yeah, these are looking so good. So if you have any questions, let me know down below. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time on the Aerogarden Homestead.